The only thing I hope not to be making this week is mucus. Yeah, because yesterday I was a little stuck. There's the series of notifications saying that we're live, by the way. Did you hear the notifications go off there? My phone freak out because I'm notified on all the platforms. Yesterday I was feeling like my nose, back of the throat kind of tickled. Today it was about the same. I'm worried that it's going to get progressively worse, so I'm like drinking plenty of fluids and having vitamins and all that. But I'm hoping that's the thing that I don't make this week.
It's a good thing not to make. Yeah,
let me tell you. Because it really impedes my productivity to the point where I am sitting in front of a bit of a mess on my desk. And, I don't know how your desk is faring there, but I've got at least 20 different files on my desktop, Star Wars, to be printed. That's how many have been released, I guess, in the past week or so that I've seen that I wanted to make. And, I can only move so fast. And then I got caught up the other day when I was going through some remainders of some filament and ended up clogging a nozzle. And so I swapped that out. I don't know how that happened, but I swapped it out thinking, but that was a relatively new nozzle. And I was a little perturbed. So today I reattached it, heated it up, did the whole thing, and ended up, sticking a pin, if you will, like one of the, the metal, you wouldn't call it a rod, a pin. You know what I'm talking about, that you use for nozzles. And so I stuck one up there as it was still hot, and then whatever was in there kind of came out. So I did save a nozzle, grateful to say. Although Bambu currently has, like, if you get, I think, 6 nozzles, you can save 30%. So I just bought some for backup anyway, and I was like, timed that one pretty well.
Yeah, I have a toolbox. I have a little toolbox that I got from Lowe's, I think, or whatever. It sits on my printer desk over here, and I just keep random stuff like that in there. But I got a bunch of nozzles in there.
Yeah. I keep nozzles separate. But hey, Tech Cheaper, good to see you. Welcome. These are let me pull them out. These are what I was talking about. I mean, I was making the reference, yes, but I've got a toolbox as well, thrifted. My heat gloves. So if I need to do anything where I'm handling the nozzle, I put these on. I still have some of the Dynapurge stuff. I don't use it so much anymore since I no longer have the Prusa Mini. This is what I'm talking about. These they're metal pokers, metal needles, if you will.
Yeah.
They're hard, like you can't even. It's so tiny. The camera can't even focus on. There we go. Yeah. It's very, very small, and you stick it in there and stick it in. It's just got to be hot, and whatever's in there is going to come out. I got some brushes that I don't use all that often, some extra tweezers, belt tension thing. I mean, that's one of my kits that I leave around. So I had that one out and thankfully fixed the problem, saved that nozzle. I don't know what it was. I mean, I was running, I guess I can just jump into the makes and show you. I was running a series of filaments that have, my bad. I was trying to move this glass to get it out of the view, right? Not go, center stage, but oops. Let me go ahead and fix that. Sorry, everybody on MakerDeck, if you're watching the stream, if you got dizzy, because that was a flop. Did it go on MakerDeck?
It's still.
Oh man!
Yeah, there it goes.
I fixed it fast. The mods probably didn't even notice. Like, what was that? But anyway, so I was printing with this filament this week because and I don't know again if this camera is really going to pick it out. It looks beautiful. It is purple, but
I saw that one today. Yeah.
Yeah, this model, you might be able to pick up the sparkles in there. So there is glitter, and I used this for a few models, and I think that ultimately, like a piece of glitter, ended up clogging the nozzle. That's my only guess, because everything else was just straight up PLA, which could have clogged too. But my guess it was one of these pieces. So this is a nice little model with heart hands, and it does balance. Like, you don't need it on a stand. Despite the head tilting, I gave one to my daughter, and she says, "Can you fix the head so it's not tilting?" I'm like, "That's the whole point. That's the point." Really, I didn't think my camera fell all that much. I guess it does. This is another Vader model. Good one for Valentine's Day. Also recently released. This one has the heart fingers. You know, you do this. This is a heart. Yeah. That's a symbol for heart, right? I guess when you're giving heart. So I thought this was a really, really nice model. And it seemed to be created like by hand. If it was done by AI, it was done very, very well, given that both hands have 5 fingers. Unlike one of the models that I've made this week that did not. But I'm going to maybe come back to that. I will. I'll show the model. But I started thinking, you know, some of these models are just too good. Some of them AI generated, they're not that good. But some of them are really nice, except they're missing like a finger. And I feel I don't mind printing them if they're good models otherwise, if only because we're in a period of time where that's the hallmark of an AI model. At some point in the future, they'll be perfect, right? The fingers won't, you know, they being congruent, like there'll be perfect counts of everything, but we're not there right now. So in many ways, these models kind of mark a place in time at the beginning of AI. So that's my take on AI models that I might print that may not be perfect. For example, now that I've said it, I believe this one was an AI model, but I thought that the Darth Vader was done very well. A very nice style, clean, relatively straightforward. You could obviously tell it was Darth Vader, but styled well enough. I mean, even has, you know, down the back of the helmet there. Not perfect, no. And then when I was loading the model, I realized, okay, there are 5 fingers on this hand, but 4 fingers on this one. But I looked and I'm like, yeah, again, this is kind of a product of its time. It's a nice model, fun little Darth Vader model to have, but definitely generated by AI. So years from now, I'll look at it and going, oh yeah, I remember when AI models only, you know, produced one hand, you know, perfectly, and the other one had 4 fingers or 3 or whatever it happened to be. So that's my take on AI makes. I don't mind them if they're done well, if they're unique. Fun, easy, all that. You know, a lot of AI models honestly are garbage. Not all of them are, though. I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Now, speaking of hang on. This may be the challenge with this model, the AI model. I may need to reprint it anyway. I'm trying to get it to stand up. It wants to fall over. It doesn't want to. I've had it leaning up against something, so that's a challenge, right? The cape itself a little too heavy, but I still think it's worth keeping. I'll just lean it up against something else. It was well done. I mean, it was very well done, minus the imbalance that apparently exists. One character you don't want to have 5 fingers on.
Oh yeah, I started printing that earlier.
Kleeborg. I think that's the name that was given to ET by Robot Chicken. Kleeborg. Am I wrong? I think it was. Anyway, I found that one, a non-Star Wars one, and ended up printing it in the silk filament. Which I thought turned out really well. Because I was like, well, I print in browns a lot. And I thought, well, what could I do that is brown but not bronze? Something different, something unique, something fun. And ended up going with this color. Sorry, I realized I still had a bit of support on his fingers. And usually when it comes to removing supports in small places, I'll use tweezers. Usually pretty easy. I'm always going to be an AI avatar tech cheaper. That's never going to change, ever. I will always be. And by the way, ET balances well. He is not. That was not AI. Definitely not. I've printed AI models that do balance well, for sure. Let me go with finishing what I've got on the desk. A Darth Nihilus figure here, made by someone I did not know existed until this was made. And I chased him down. Asked if he had like a Patreon. He's got other Star Wars figures. I would say that it was a little challenging to assemble. Only, you know, the legs and the arms, head, it was fine. It worked, but it was a little the tolerance was almost too good, and I snapped a couple of pieces, not having them strong enough in some of the earlier takes of it. I also had to spend time painting in the slicer the head. That's a multicolor print. But yes, it does articulate. It's very nice. He also included a lightsaber. I decided not to print because I wasn't sure how it would necessarily turn out the way that I would have likely printed it. But I got a few more to assemble of this one because it's a nice little Star Wars figure. Darth Nihilus there. Done very, very well. Play Action Toys also just released the other day an SM33. I ain't never heard of no that. This obviously does articulate. If it's not obvious, it is now. The legs, the arms, the head does not swivel, but everything else does move. I did have to glue the. I gotta go in all the way. I did have to glue the body here, or I guess this piece with the top part, the torso with the top. Otherwise, it wasn't fastening in tight enough. Relatively, minor snag, but a great model. I should have printed it potentially even finer than I did, because the eyes, the way they printed, one with the white and one with the black. The black one ended up having a few different problems. I'm sorry, out of focus. A few different problems, but that was totally my fault. Not the model. That was my fault. And he balances well as long as you get him to stand, because he's got a peg leg. So it's not like, you got to get him just right and he won't fall over. I would have printed one of these larger and should have. It's a desk organizer, but it's very small, because it came with two, and I'm like, that may be pretty small, but let me try it anyway. If I do print it again, it would be larger. The dividers aren't perfect in terms of the division, but this may make a nice drawer organizer, like, paper clips, rubber bands, or what have you, like Post-its. Plus it's slim, small, short, but a nice model nonetheless. You can tell it's an Imperial Stormtrooper. Ended up printing that in the yin yang filament, gray, and then black with the sparkles, the glitter in there. Yeah, so it was a nice balance. The biggest one I think I printed this week was a object holder. You could get a pen on there. I ended up balancing, if I'm not mistaken, I was able to get my scissors balanced. Yeah. So it'll hold on to more than just a pen. Big one, really large model. Did this on the A1 Mini. So it was more than ample in terms of a size for it, but a great model, a fantastic model, something playful and practical. That's my favorite combination. I don't know where it's going to go yet, because it's so freaking large. Because like, where the hell am I going to stick it? Like, I don't print a lot of large things. I'm like, where's it going to go? I got to figure out where the hell it's going to go.
I was going to say you're pretty full there. So
I am. Another Darth Vader. This one a very buff Vader in this gold, yellow, mustard yellow, orangey kind of filament. But really nice detail on this one. The modeler ended up, I think, just taking one model of the buff dude and then just slapping the Darth Vader helmet on top, which worked out. Like, it was a really good combo. I kind of enjoy seeing Darth Vader's helmet on various things. Play Action Toys also released a Finn F12187. This one went together pretty easily. Not a lot of multicolored parts. The vest, yes. The head or face, yes. Everything else, and the pants and the shoes as well. But this was a good model. Solid Finn F187. Found another AI generated model, and this one I think it had 5 fingers and then 4 fingers of a C-3PO Groot, which I thought was pretty cool, like a protocol droid Groot. Yeah, it's got like weird like plant stuff coming out of the head. I'm like, I could have done without that, but like everything else is pretty wild. I was like, oh yeah, that's unique. That's a nice combo, I think.
Yeah, I like the color of the filament.
Yeah, this is it's a brown, a lighter brown. Would be a closer color to it. Not too warm, but just nice a wood kind of color, or wood inspired color. Maybe not true wood. Like I said, it was AI generated. You can tell with the fingers, and the head was doing this weird, like plants shooting out of it. This organic thing. So I could have done without that, and only one of them snapped off. But it is what it is, and it balances really well too. For some reason, I don't know why ET stuff is hitting my radar, but this one did as well.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I've done 2 ETs. I'm not searching for ET or anything. I think Alien maybe comes up, and people think that ET is Star Wars. Although technically speaking, your camo dropped out, by the way. Technically speaking, this creature was in the prequels in the Senate. There's an alien race, I think, in episode 1 of these aliens. So technically, this alien has been canonized, and more than technically, I'm confident this is AI art. The head is not the way it should be. If you know what an ET head looks like versus this, not to mention the tail or the telltale sign, the back of the model. Yeah, that's ET's butt looks like this, not like this. There's an ET butt, not an ET butt. ET butt, non-ET butt. So you really got to watch your butts sometimes. It's the telltale sign that you've downloaded and printed an AI model. That said, I still kind of like it, even though. What?
I was just going to say that clip's going to go viral on TikTok.
Oh boy, the ET butt, not ET butt. Got to know your butt. No ifs, ands, or. Here's another. I think the same guy or gal who ended up combining the Darth Vader helmet with the buff body. Ended up doing this one, kind of the opposite, kind of a chunker. But I love it. He's got a Nike symbol on the jacket. But it turned out well. I ended up. I think it was. Maybe I adjusted the helmet on this one. I moved it up a bit because it was a separate piece. I moved it up a bit. This one I thought was placed well enough that I didn't have to move it. And again, this was in that filament where it was yin yang, so it's got sparkles in the black and in the gray, but more pronounced with the black. Yeah. But this one ended up being really nice. Like if it's Vader, the chances of me printing it are pretty damn high. Speaking of, I'm going to cover. Whoa! As I drop everything, trying to spoil it here. Okay, so I'm not going to show you what Darth Vader's doing with his other hand because Maker Deck is family friendly. But just imagine he's holding up a finger, and kind of like the finger I'm holding up there in focus. I don't know if this was AI. But it probably was, and I thought it was funny. The lightsaber snapped on it, so I just glued another one in its place, and in a different filament altogether, more red, because this is it fades from orange, or in this one goes from a red to an orange. But fun. In fact, I'm looking here. Yeah, it looks like there's like a nub of a finger. Sorry, never mind. I'm moving on. It's this MRFer snapped, so I may be done with. This thing. It was such a challenge, just to get a Vader thing done. But man,
I have it in my print folder, but I was worried about that. I was worried
the
about
lightsaber. It's broken on me twice, like more than once, and this is the second time I printed the model, because I thought I could do a better job with another filament. Yeah, I'd be careful. It's very not very robust, no matter what your infill of that happens to be. Found these reversible combs. Yeah, very easy to print. Printed like 3 at a time. Like 3 Vaders, 3 Troopers, 3 Mandos, but they work out well, and yes, they do work. Like you can comb your hair. This is a practical and a playful print. Look at that. See, my hair would not have looked like that had I not combed it with the Vader. And I think when my hair is thick enough, see, it'll stick. Yeah, that's being Italian. Your hair is so thick, your comb will stick. This one was a fun one. If you see it, it's worth printing, although it may very well be AI because his cane is going up into his hand. Solved the problem of not enough fingers because his hand is in the other pocket, but kind of a cool Yoda with the cane, beanie on top. Thought it was very well done. No matter what, I don't want to disparage anybody if it was an original work, because it's a good model. That's the problem anymore is you can't tell. It's so difficult sometimes to tell, which is great because sometimes it's very difficult to tell. But at the same time, you got to give credit where credit's due. This was one of the first SM33s that I printed to kind of test it. Wasn't sure exactly if it was going to turn out, and it did. Minus the cables on its on the head. Hey, DJ Midnight Wolf, good to see you. Welcome.
Welcome.
So this SM33 turned out well on the test, minus the cables, and so I reported it, and then he kind of he addressed it. So I may end up giving that one away because I've got like 8 more of these things to assemble now on my desk because they're done. I just need the time to assemble. So I usually throw on Golden Girls and like clean up and do things. Khmer is the stranger from the Acolyte. This lightsaber was made the stranger pretty easy. Large part of it is black. I used a silk filament for everything here. And I probably cracked it as I was like twisting it into place. But it's still solid. Like it's not going anywhere, and I don't plan on like fighting with it or anything like that. But I don't do a lot of lightsabers in general. But I thought that this one was well done. The way that this artist puts them together, I feel is accessible for everyone. As I said though, like I can hear and feel like it's not. This is my fault. I didn't use enough infill, so it's not solid in spots. And because I didn't use enough infill, it's like it's going to consistently. It's going to twist. It's going to keep going, and parts of it are broken. But if I disassembled this, I would never get it reassembled. So this is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to stay. That's the Khmer lightsaber. I used the new filament that I had that I really like, kind of like a bone style filament. I found a Grogu here. This one was a nice one, like a really nice model. Very detailed all around. Good expression and everything. The only thing that was really weird is in the bottom there was like a cutout of some kind for some reason. Like I don't know why. But it was a solid model. Not often you find Tusken Raider models out there. That's why I originally loaded that color was for this one. So I printed out the Tusken Raider figurine. Found a rather spectacular relief that I could have printed this way, but it would not have turned out well because the layer lines, there would have been too many. So I ended up printing it, kind of clipped it on the top and the bottom, and printed it on its side like this. Had to use some supports in there, but this was a really nice relief.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Everything, yeah, it turned out very, very well. I'm going to pull out these two. I gave you some of these, yeah? I gave you the pieces for these? Or did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these glue together. These are Outlaws tokens, I guess, or the currency used in Star Wars Outlaws, which I never really played all the way through. There was like a 24-hour like free thing one weekend, and I did that, but didn't play the game beyond. But yeah, so I printed out quite a few of these, and then I ended up. What did I tell you? It was like I used so much glue for all of them. And they were kind of tedious. I'm like, maybe someone else is going to want the rest of them, but I'm fine with what I've got here. And then last but not least, a Jedi gnome.
Nice.
Pretty easy to do in this silver. I used to be a lot more gnomey than I am these days, but you find a good a Star Wars-esque, Star Wars inspired model, and you just want to double down.
Yeah.
So that was basically 2 weeks because we didn't talk last week, right?
Yeah. I was having internet issues.
Yeah. And like me today, almost having car issues.
Yeah. I heard your car. Yeah. That sucks about the battery again.
Well, it's not the battery. I think there's a short in the car.
Oh.
That's causing problems. It's just a different problem altogether. So what have you been up to with your printing?
Here, so I know you printed this, but I printed this Buff Yoda.
Oh, Buff Yoda, yeah. That's a fun one.
I did this in this gold filament. Turned out really well. I liked it.
You like your gold Yodas, don't you?
I do. I shared this with you yesterday, but I'll share it with everybody else. Created this big giant Yoda.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I thought it turned out really well. Especially with this filament. This is a Polymaker filament, but yeah, it turned out really well. So I've decided that since I have to go into work every week now, I'm going to start bringing in new models and
Yodas?
putting them on my desk. So I'm going to swap them out maybe every week or so with some of the new stuff that I print. Printed this. I don't think this is AI, but I printed this Darth Vader. He does have 5 fingers. It messed up on the bottom, and I didn't catch it when it was printing out. So it's kind of
Which Vader is that one?
It's the Darth Vader here. I found it on.
It's kind of hard to see. Sorry.
Sorry. Let me.
Yeah. I was trying to see like what the style was because I may have seen it.
Yeah, I'll send you the model. It's a very nice model, and he has 5 fingers on both sides. Very nicely done. Yeah, so I don't think it's AI or anything. But yeah, it turned out really well.
Speaking of 5 fingers, my the one finger that mattered most as I was clearing out the weird finger, it snapped. So this Darth Vader model is like this. It doesn't want to live. I think that's the thing. The Darth Vader model that I got there.
And I know you printed a Baby Yoda. I think this is different than the one you printed, but
definitely. I don't know who did that one.
Yeah. So I found this on Maker World. But I don't have a lot of Baby Yodas up on my shelf. So and I did it in a black filament too. And I think it turned out pretty well. I did miss some supports and stuff, so I showed my wife. I've showed my wife, and then she said, "Is that supposed to be there?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so John, it's easy to find all the models I printed. It's very easy, very easy. You go there, you just search for. This is what basically I print pretty much every latest model from Star Wars that's posted to Maker World. It's easy. So John, you're caught up, minus the Play Action Toys, but the Play Action Toys has got a Patreon.
Yeah. So, and then this is so I have a droid shelf. I'm a big droid fan, and so I printed the K2 SO.
Yeah. How'd that one? How did it print? Did it print well?
It printed well, yeah. So it prints in 2 different pieces. Well. It prints in different pieces. So the arms are separate, the body's separate up here, and then the legs are separate, and then you connect them all together. So the only part that's multi-filament is the center. And I almost was going to print it and then paint it, but then there's just little small here. So I ended up doing a multicolor print, and I definitely went through a lot of filament, but I think it turned out pretty well.
How did it assemble?
What's that?
Like, did it assemble easily? Because sometimes those Lego models don't.
The arms just pop on here. You can see they just slide on the edge there.
Yeah.
So you can take them off and on. And then the legs, they just popped on too as well. You can just pop them on, pop them off. So but it's all just a little. You see there.
Yeah.
So,
but it was. I mean, it wasn't fiddly. That's what I'm saying. Is because sometimes when I've tried to print like these Lego models, minus the old big bricks, they're a little problematic to the point where I kind of have to give up on them because they just don't go. They don't work.
And he sits up pretty well. He stands up pretty well. If you
he's balanced then?
Yeah, he's balanced. But if you push him over, he does articulate back. So you can put a little glue on him and glue those legs don't move. But
so it's not strong is potentially the wrong word, but like balanced is definitely the wrong word. But needs more weight to it, or is just too
I would say a little more weight. Yeah. So because this just comes backwards a little more, so he kind of falls back a little bit sometimes. This could just be a little tighter on the bottom and tightened up, and it would be good. You could also just put some glue in there if you weren't going to really move them around. I'm probably just going to put him on my shelf, and he'll live there and
forever. What I'm trying to do, I'd show you, or actually I can show you, as you're showing me things.
Well, that was it. That's all I had.
That's it. Yeah, all I'm doing is I've got a clamp on Vader. This is how I fastened it last time. To get it to be straight and even but it's not. This is. I'm in trouble. It's not gonna. It's not gonna go. And then I gotta get it perfectly aligned, because if it's not aligned well, it's out of whack. And I had it so well done. It was done. It was done. Matt, I'd be careful if you print this model.
Yeah,
that's all.
I'll probably stay away from it for a while.
More trouble than it was worth.
Yeah.
As much as I love it, I love the idea of it. It's really fiddly with the specifically with the lightsaber snapping, and there's no way of buttressing effectively once it's printed, right? Getting it just right, and so having to refasten and readjust and re-angle. Okay, I think I got it again. I think I have it. And then I kind of have to turn it around to make sure, because it's a lightsaber, so you don't want it cockeyed, And so this is if there's a challenge, it's getting it so that it's not cockeyed and that you don't lose your glue, because you'll lose your glue, just like you lose your sanity, with this kind of thing. I'm just making sure you can't see too many details with this model. And I don't think you can. He's just pointing at things. This little guy. Look at him just pointing at things.
Yeah.
He's pointing at things in the sky. Okay, so theoretically. And I fiddled with this for like a half hour the last time, just to try to get it just right. Just like so. And the problem, it's too, I can't adjust it any other way than the way I'm doing it, because it will be off, and you don't want your lightsaber blade to just be shooting off, because you got your hilt, then your blade, and trying to align it three-dimensionally is let's just say it's a bit of a challenge. No, it's just I rue the day that I found this model, because like sometimes I find a model, I'm like, yeah, it's great, and then I want it and I print it and I try to make it great, and I can't get it just perfect, and I'm just too much of a perfectionist in that sense, Well, you're gonna do it. Take your time. I'm all about that, but this is about as close to fit and finish as I could get for a lot of these things. Oh! Do I have it?
Got it.
Mostly, I'm gonna say I have it, just to say I have it, like, and not worry. Like, it look, and I think even when I look at it, it's almost like the lightsaber, the hilt itself is not straight to begin with, which is interesting. Like, I think it made the hilt itself may be curved. Okay, so that's no, I had you. But the problem, I got to move it the hell out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have done it over here, because otherwise it's going to be in the way. And then I usually grab like my other tools, my toothpicks, right?
Yep.
To kind of clean off any excess glue.
Yeah.
Once I feel I have a good.
I always, whenever I do glue, because I always tend to get it stuck to my hands, and then I can never get it off. So I always use gloves when I.
Oh, you use gloves, really?
Yeah, because they get stuck to my fingers, and then I can never get them off, and it drives me crazy. So.
Oh yeah, that's why they call it crazy glue.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I'll feel it for like a week or so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, mine's usually off in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Usually, not always. God dang it.
You had it.
It's so precise. It's so. What'd you do last night? Well, I watched a guy glue his lightsaber blade in place.
4 different times.
Yeah, dude. Way more than that, I'm telling you. Like, way too many times. To the point where it's just like, dude, I'm about to give up again.
Yeah.
It was done. It was done. You were done, sir.
Yeah.
Nope, gotta move that further, I guess. I gotta get the clamp just right in order to lean it. Because to my knowledge, there's no other way. Because even if I try to hold it still, it's still not gonna grip.
Yeah.
Which is part of the problem. It's not gripping. It's not taking. And then if you have it... Oh, come on. I almost have it. I think, Matt, don't breathe. Do not breathe. Don't breathe. This is where this is where I learned to leave well enough alone and don't. For the sake of perfection. The sake of, hey, if you're going to do it, do it. Do it. And then you hope that however much glue you used was enough. Because sometimes it's not enough. And I know it falls. As soon as I look away, it falls. I'm not giving up, Matt. I'm not going to do it. I had it. Using Gloop would probably be better. This is an instance where I feel Gloop would be fantastic. This is just a Gorilla Glue gel.
Yeah.
Which also leaves a white residue, which I don't like. And so it was, like I said, it was done really the way I had it. I had it.
Hey, Pixel.
Hey, Pickle. Matt's going to be bopping off here soon.
I got like 20 minutes.
Oops. Another thing that drives me nuts is sometimes when I don't mind necessarily when the glue hits my fingers. I do mind when the glue hits other parts of the model, though.
Oh, yeah. I've done that before, and it's hard to clean sometimes.
You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah. If you get if you get it usually right away, it's not terrible, but
no, it just depends. Like it'll stain it. It'll stain is the best word I could use. Like just kind of it pulls. Yeah, I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, now I leave well enough alone.
Don't touch it.
Don't look at it. Don't think about it.
Leave it in its resting spot.
It's going to be right there all night as this Darth Vader is praying. Why? Why? Why does this happen to me? The fun part is when I get to take everything that I printed, over the course of I need to get pictures of everything. I'll remember to get pictures of everything before moving everything off, and then figuring out where the hell they're going to go. Like that's, I guess, a bigger.
I do have Discord up if we want to run through some of the models.
Sure. Yeah. Pull it up.
Pull it up here.
Ooh, nice diorama.
Yeah, turned out pretty well. Let's see here.
Did Phantom Printer do that one?
Yep.
Because he just did a Jabba.
Yeah. Yeah, turned out really well. Nice, clean print.
Yeah. So there must have been like the individual pieces and then glued on.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Not sure what these are.
Wait, hang on. Is it update? I don't think it's updating. I just see the last.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see. Remove. Add. Why is it not? That's weird. Let me stop.
Do you have two instances open?
No. Let's see. Is it updated now? Oh, let me add it back.
I see the preview, but I don't see it updating.
Oh, you know what? I was on the wrong.
That's what I was thinking.
I was
like,
I was on the app and not the browser tab.
wow.
That's why I was scrolling. I'm like, why is it not scrolling? Okay, here we go.
Why?
Not sure what these are.
I don't know either. Open back cones mic. Ah.
Huh.
Grateful Dead looking thing. Oh, look at that. Nice Hue Forge there.
Yeah, that turned out really well.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't do too many Hue Forges anymore. I do them like every so often. I find a good one.
Yeah, I haven't printed one yet.
Oh, they're fun.
Probably should, but
Yeah. So there's the diorama I saw the other day from Phantom Printer. That diorama with the suns in the back.
yeah,
I haven't done too many of those dioramas either. I like them. I mean, they're cool.
they're pretty big though. They take up a lot of space. I feel like. So,
Well, that one, if that's an A1, yeah,
yeah.
it is pretty large. Well, then again, I'm sitting in front of a gigantic Darth Vader. Yeah, a Spengler.
Yep.
Yep.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's Spengler's from obviously Ghostbusters, but Kit Kiln.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Mad Cat did Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh yeah.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of this hat.
Turned out good.
Yeah, very well. I've thought about going and printing some of those old vintage characters too. Sometimes I see them, I'm like, eh. Yeah, that's a nice one.
E3PO.
Of all the chunks, I like that one
Yeah, that one's actually pretty good. It turned out the print's nice, clean.
really well. Yeah. I mean, all is, if you like the ethos, they're all great. I mean, they're all fantastic for sure. Something practical there. Ferrari Gen 2 drawers.
Yeah. Oh, drawers. Something for the drawer organizers, probably.
Yeah. Practical. Oh, there we go. Patrick.
Yeah, from SpongeBob. I think that's just a video. Let's see.
He's funny. Those big figures, I'm like, but give me a small figure and I'm all over it. It's just funny how it works that way. I don't know why. Oh, dude.
That's a big spool. Yeah.
That's a stool spool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Grateful Dead. Duke Monkey.
There you go. Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's like 6 forges together.
Oh, yeah. You can see kind of the imprints there of where they were connected. Crazy.
Wow. Poster like, yeah.
Put it up behind. Oh, yeah. That's a nice background for a maker deck.
Yeah.
Put it up behind your 3D printer.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, there's a good chunk.
There we go.
Yeah.
He likes the chunks. He does a lot of the chunks.
Yeah. From Kit Kiln. I don't have too many chunks before I moved. Oh, it's a church. Midnight Wolf. Holy cow, dude. That's pretty wild.
That looks pretty cool, yeah.
Spaceball one takes up a lot of space. Oh, sorry about the ad, Pixel. He said, oh, he's with the Diablo Cathedral. There it is. The corners warped slightly, and even though it turned out great, it still bugs me. I need to reprint. I don't know why. I'm the same way. It's like, it's fine, but I need to reprint it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's La Calavera. He releases a lot of figures, like in that era, like X-Men, He-Man. Yeah, La Calavera. There's Play Action's Finn.
And yeah.
So he did it. He did Silver Shoes with his.
Oh yeah.
I did mine white. Oh, that's a great hue forge. Is that a 4-color? Wait, let's count. Gray. That's more than 4. Red, white, gray, black.
And then there's this orange color.
There's orange. That's what I'm seeing. I'm like, that's more than.
I wonder if he stopped it. No,
and then it goes red to orange.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, that's a cool one.
That is pretty cool. For sure.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I've got a few Bad Batch things, but not like that.
Oh yeah, he printed a thing for his mugs.
Oh, perfect. Is that a bearded printer mug there? Wait, Spaceball 1? Wait, where's these? Where did you see Spaceball 1? DJ Midnight Wolf said it. Did we show that? We showed a Spaceball 1, I think, the other week. Oh, I need to. Thank you for reminding me, Matt. I need to do something. How do I?
Oh, Angry Birds.
Oh wow, yeah. Is that a Kit Killen?
Yep.
No, Red Angry Bird. No, it's on Maker World. I never did. I did Angry Birds briefly, but not like, you know. Not enough. I've printed. I've got one Darth Vader. One Darth Vader Angry Bird.
Looks like they printed a setup for their AMS.
Mm.
So it looks like they have 2 AMS Pros. Wow. Quite the setup there.
Yeah, I'm still a single AMS guy.
Yeah, I mean, I have AMS lights for both of my printers, but I do try to print just one color if I can, just to save the filament. So
Yeah.
just sometimes it just wastes so much filament. But I heard the AMS Pro uses less filament, so
It does. The AMS Pro wastes less. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a good print there. Visible. I don't think it's a print.
I was like, I don't think that's a print. That looks like a pizza.
That is a real legit. I mean, I've got my
it's
3D.
making, right? It's making.
Exactly. Precisely.
Is she holding toilet paper? Yeah, I think she is. She's plugging her nose and holding toilet paper.
Yeah. Maybe for the bathroom.
Yeah.
Stinky Mona Lisa. Oh, Crash Bandicoot. Never played the game. Know of it, but
Yeah, I never played it either.
there's so many games I'm like, yeah, I know of it, but I just never played it. Oh, cool. Minifigures and Ghost set. Oh, that's kind of a neat little ethos there. Looks like multicolor prints.
Yeah.
Huh. Things that I just don't see otherwise. Sorgo did a Death's Rose. Didn't make it. Maybe he made it or she made it.
Yeah, I just shared it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was designed by
Sorgo.
her.
Yeah. That looks like a very nice model. Alcohol marker holders. Jedi's got alcohol markers too, so I may need to print one of those. Although she's got a carrying piece for hers right now. There's a Stitch Echo Dot holder.
Oh yeah.
RC more food pics. Making dinner, which totally makes sense.
Little cup holder for your soda.
Yeah, koozies or whatever. Yeah, koozie. Oh yeah, remelted plastic there.
Oh.
Midnight Wolf, because remember he was talking about the the grinder. I mean, we still need to get it. Oh, light kit 001 Forge. That's incredible.
Oh, it's a stand.
The stand, but the lithophane itself with all those colors is pretty incredible. Oh, that's neat.
Oh yeah, look at that
stained glass turtle lamp.
It's funny. We were out walking the dogs, and we live in an apartment complex, and we saw this lizard come out of the. He came out of the dirt and was walking across the concrete to the other half of the dirt. And I mean, it was a big sized lizard. I was shocked. I was like, holy cow.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's him building his setup early on.
No AMS. Yeah. With some Duff beer.
Yeah. It's like
what is that?
Bowl.
Yeah. There's a washer. Yeah. So what is Druid magnetic door stops?
Oh.
Crazy.
I could use that for my office. Like literally, like the door. Kind of.
My door is broken. Like maybe I need the same thing because the where it should stick, it just constantly pops open.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating.
Is that? Oh, I think they printed the shelf for.
Yeah, maybe. Or it's just all their filament. Oh no, eliminate all the cardboard filament samples.
I like a lot of practical stuff here.
Yeah. Oh, the labels.
Yeah.
Bart, no AMS. I've got a Bart, I've got a Krusty, and I've got a Barney. But those are the only ones I can find. What's that?
Don't you have a Lisa too?
No, I don't have a Lisa. I found one guy that did a really good job with the 3, but those are the only 3 that I think he ever released. I don't search for Simpsons stuff all that often though anymore, and now I collect the small Simpsons ones. Ooh, that's a great multicolored dragon.
Yeah,
that is amazing paint job.
Turned out really well.
Yeah, big time. Like.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, man. That is detailed. The good choice of filament, that silk filament.
Yeah, I was gonna say the filament kind of makes that print look really good. Not that it's already nice print, but repurposing. Yep.
See, that's what I wanted. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. $20 at Dollar General.
Yeah, but I'm going bigger. I'm like, I need to grind and do bigger. I think it's gonna in the spring. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
The spicy bolt set. That is funny. That is funny.
That is good. I might actually have to print that.
Jerry. Display shelf. Oh, that's a good Wile E. Coyote, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good one. Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah, pretty good detail to it.
It's funny, I get set with a fandom, like, yeah, I'd print it, but, I've got, Looney Tunes characters had Lego minifigures released a few years ago. I ended up getting those, which kind of scratched the itch. Mando. I haven't done one of those yet either, where it's like multi-layer shadow boxes.
Oh, look at the airplane.
That's detailed. See, my dad, when I offered to do one for him, he didn't care that much. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
AMS? No. Oh yeah, it is. But you put it together. It's like a model one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is.
Mm-hmm. Spaceball 1. Oh, for Spaceball 1.
Oh,
The big
yeah.
ship. Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Not, I mean, obviously smaller, but like, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to print it much bigger than that.
Yeah.
With the Crypt Keeper in the background, too.
Yeah.
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
A lot of good vintage characters here.
Yeah. No AMS either.
Yeah, I'm kind of like when it says no AMS, I'm like, oh, okay. There's one, the one I did recently with the Grinches, and then I did the Pac-Man was a no AMS that I did. I had a Scrooge McDuck, but I didn't follow up on it. It's a fun little Woody.
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian. Oh, wow.
Oh, I've seen these. People are printing Game Boys, and then you get the stickers and you put the stickers on there.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Big. I would do that with Tetris.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, if I got one of those old Nintendo cartridges and then the Tetris on there, yeah.
I would totally do that with Tetris.
Yeah. And I think that's where we're at.
Okay.
It's almost 7:00 too, so.
All right, buddy. You can flail. I've got. Hang on. Give me a second. That's not what I wanted. I was going to, because I've got the 24/7 thing, but who is?
I'm gonna leave my stream up on the other one so that I'll just mute and pull myself out, just so that upload continues for the video.
Yeah, and then I will raid over into Jedi Spidey.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
See you on the flip.
Okay,
take care, Matt. And thank you, everybody. I'm going to be restreaming here in a sec, and raiding over to Jedi Spidey, who's a fellow maker. He's awesome. Oh, why is Gretchen calling?